Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Fan
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with Banjo Kazooie being announced for Super Smash Bros? It's like Banjo-Threeie with the ground. And I say that because, it's cool that they announced Banjo-Kazooie going in there. That duo should have been in there in the first game, should have been in there in the second game. Would have been nice to see it in the third. They should have been there by now, really, is what I'm saying, if they were going to be there at all. Now is a weird time to have them come in there because, it's not like they have a new game out. I don't believe they're going to have a new game out. I'm sure people will speculate that and be like, oh, well, this means Banjo-Threeie. No, it doesn't mean fucking Banjo-Threeie is coming out. It doesn't. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. You can tell me that it might mean that is possible, but it doesn't fucking mean that. It just doesn't, and it won't, and nothing short of the game actually coming out and, physically, being out, nothing short of that is really going to make me believe that Banjo-Threeie is ever going to fucking happen, so I'd rather not get my hopes up about it anymore. I've done it too many times. I'm tired of it. I've been beaten down by the Baron Bird just so many times that I can't get excited about something like this unless it's the real deal. And that's not what this is. This is just a cool thing that they're including in here for DLC, which I'm pretty sure is going to be paid DLC. You're still have to buy them separately, so isn't that great? Spend $5 for this extra thing, then Smash Ultimate really claimed everyone is here. Everyone's here, except for these people that aren't here yet, and you'll have to pay for those extra. But no, it's the Ultimate Package. It's got everything. If you buy everything, you'll have everything. I guess that's how things work. I don't know what's so ultimate about that. Really, any game with DLC is ultimate in that sense, because you can just buy all the stuff eventually and make it the ultimate of whatever the fuck it is. But what this does mean, I guess, for some excitement here, just to kind of, try to be fair about this, I don't think this means at all that we're going to get Banjo-Threeie or another Banjo game at all. I don't think Microsoft has any interest in it, or Rare, or whoever's in charge of actually making another Banjo-Kazooie game happen. They probably just don't care. They're working on other things. There's somebody there just doesn't like them. There's a weird grudge going on. I don't know. They're just still feeling bad because Nuts and Bolts was commendable, but not the right thing to do at that current point in time. And because it didn't do well, they're just like, yeah, fuck it, Banjo's not viable. Fuck it. That kind of thing. I can't imagine that's happening, but I will say that I don't think that having Banjo and Kazooie in fucking Smash Bros. Is that great either, because it's not anywhere near the same kind of game. It's cool, it's nice to have the representation. I would, if I had a Switch and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I would probably get that DLC, because I love Banjo Kazooie. But the thing is, that's not really why I would play. It's not really what I want from them. I don't want them to just appear in random shit. I want to play a fucking, 3D platformer collectathon with them in there. And obviously, if they were going to do this, they would have done this when Super Mario Odyssey came out, and Crash and Insane Trilogy, and the fucking Spyro Reignited thing, and the fucking A Hat in Time, and Yooka-Laylee, for fuck's sake. Yooka-Laylee would have been the perfect time for them to just be like, oh yeah, you're excited about that because it's a spiritual successor. Here's the real deal, Banjo-Threeie. But they didn't. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not, until it's out, it's not happening. That's just what it's come down to for me. I don't believe you. I don't. Rare can say, yes, it's upcoming, and I'll say, I don't fucking believe you. You'll push it back, you'll change it, you won't make it Banjo-Threeie. It's not happening until I actually see it out, and it's fucking Banjo-Threeie. Until then, what I think this does mean is that, because Microsoft has been a little better about trying to put stuff on other platforms, they've been opening up the Game Pass now. They're going to be on other systems, so you can get some games on those. They kind of abandoned the thing where you needed stuff for, need the Xbox to play stuff. A lot of those games can be played on Windows 10 machines. They're going to start selling us stuff, like outside the Windows Store and all that. That's kind of a cool thing they recently announced, at least recently as far as me recording this. And it's like, they've been cool with cross-platform stuff with Nintendo also, and that one. What I'm thinking is you might see Banjo Kazooie show up on a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition if that thing gets made, which might mean you might see a couple other things on there if they're willing to play ball with those IPs. Probably still can't get Bond. That's probably still going to be an issue. It's going to be tough, but if they have some of these, that actually might work out, and it might actually be a thing you'd see if Nintendo decides to make an NES Classic Edition, and if Microsoft decides to play ball, and if that's going to work and it's going to have the things you want on there, I guess. It's a lot of ifs, but I can at least say that, I could see that happening. I could believe that would come out and I'd be like, oh, yeah, they would announce it, and I would believe that they are going to do it. Versus any announcement where it's like Banjo-Threeie is in development. Like, I don't believe you. I just won't believe you. That's cool. I love that to be a real thing, but I can't believe you at this point. I just can't. And we might get something. We might see something else with them. It's not going to be Banjo-Threeie. And I would love to be proven wrong. As soon as that game is out, actually done and out, yeah, then you got me. And until then, I don't want to hear any shit about it. Alright? I don't want to hear any shit. What's the deal with Banjo Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as DLC for $5 more or whatever the fuck on top of the base game price and all the other DLC you probably already got? It's like, good news. With the ground. I guess it's okay. Whatever. Fuck you.
What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal with Sam?